Hey there, nerds. I hope you're having a fantastic holiday. I got the flu for Christmas, go me. But anyways, let's talk about what's going on here. First, when you log in today, you may have noticed that you actually got several gifts from Sothis, and she's going to be allowing you to not only summon on Celica's banner, but also the last 2 years' winter banners for free 3 times, which is kind of nice of her. So thank you, Sothis, for, being a Christmas tree, and also somehow giving me these gifts. But guys, that is not all we're here to talk about. We also have New Year's characters. That's right. They are in the data. These are some pretty big leaks, and one character finally got an ult that a lot of you were ready for or hoping for. It's finally time. Just as a warning, if you aren't into spoilers, come back a little bit later and we'll talk about it then. But, alright. Special thanks to Game Press for doing this, and I do apologize that this display is not the greatest, but it is a holiday, so I'm going to do it quick and dirty. Alright. So, let's just start with this. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, bam! And, oh my god, they're so adorable. But let's start with Celica, and all I really need to say is 38 attack and speed. Really, do you need anything else? There you go. Perfectly made for her. Go right ahead. I mean, nothing much else to really talk about there. Good stuff. But we have to talk about our newest duo unit that's coming with the New Year's banner, and that, of course, is Alphonse and Sharina, and boy, howdy do they have some really great skills. Alright, so first off, let's start with their weapon. They also have Imbued Koma, which is their weapon, and that accelerates special trigger, cooldown, -1. At the start of combat, if special is ready, it will grant +5 to every stat during combat, and foe cannot make a follow-up attack, which, with 17 speed, they definitely do need. But, make no mistake, they'll probably be getting their bonuses, or at least their, special almost every turn. In fact, every turn, once they get there, so in case you're wondering, here's how it's gonna work, because, well, their special is called Open the Gate, and it's a new special skill only for them, and it boosts damage by 50% of unit's defense, and restores HP equal to 25% of damage dealt. So therefore, with a cooldown of 3, it'll be knocked down to 2, and then of course you add to the fact that they also have a special skill since they are a duo, and that is grant special cooldown -2, to unit and infantry allies within 3 rows and 3 columns centered on the unit. So therefore, they can knock down their special to instant within a single turn, and of course also give that to infantry allies within the range of what they have here. So, yeah. Then, I also need to add to the fact that they also have very good skills. In their A skill, they have Close Counter, and their B skill, they have Special Spiral, so therefore they're never going to run into that sort of situation where they don't have their special ready. And then also Defense and Res Oath in their C slot, which will definitely buff up their defense and res. So, follow-up attacks are not going to happen with them, or it shouldn't at least. They are a beefy duo, and they're incredibly strong, and it's kind of scary, but 17 speed, oh boy, you need to strike fast. Open the future, open the gates. It's gonna be a flood. It's gonna be crazy. Alright. Let's move on to the next unit, and let me just say, I'm so excited to finally talk about this, because I'm pretty sure a lot of you were waiting for this to happen. It's finally come to it. It's finally the day that we've all been waiting for. That's right, it's the Wealth Wisher, not Well Wisher, because this is, of course, Anna. She's got herself an ult. She is a red bow this time, a red bow infantry, decent enough speed at 40, 34 attack, and unfortunately, while she does not have too crazy of a weapon herself, she is actually going to be getting a weapon that can be, fodder to others, inherited. That, of course, is Fortune Bow, and that is effective against flying foes at the start of turn. If any foe's res is less than or equal to unit's res -3, and that foe is adjacent to another foe, inflicts defense and res -5 on that foe through its next actions. Nothing too intense. We're not going to be getting another crazy-ass red bow like last, but she does also have some decent enough skills. In her command skill slot, she has Rally, Defense, and Res Plus, Sabotage Attack 3 in her A skill, if I recall correctly. That might be B, I forget. But also Attack and Speed Gap 3 in her C. So, for those who aren't familiar with the gap skills, that's where they add the attack and speed and give it to the highest one, the highest unit on your team with both of those combined. Either way. Anyways, pretty nice skill, at least. I don't know if it's a good enough bow to really retrieve at least or put on anyone else, but hey, you can make do. And finally, at least we got an Ana alt. It only took years, guys. Years. Still though, pretty fun stuff. Let's move on to the next unit, and the next unit is actually going to be your free unit. Are you guys ready for this? That's right. Well, it actually makes sense that it would be her, because last time we got New Year's units that were all based around units from the previous book. And, well, Air is getting her own new version of herself as well, and this is going to be your next free unit from the Tempest Trials, which I believe starts on the 1st, I could be wrong, which, by the way, for those who are wondering about the next Tempest Trials, Swift Sparrow seems to be one of the seals. So, yeah, people were freaking out about that news, it's there. So, Air has a decent enough skill setup, and when it comes to her weapon, she has the same basic thing as Ana, but instead of inflicting defense and res -5, it's attack and speed -5, which might be a bit more beneficial, at least for some of you out there, as well as all that dagger nonsense. And yes, I had to fit all of that in there because, of course, just wait, there's going to be even worse. 31 attack is not exactly the highest I would want it to be. 36 speed is not the best. She's middling at least to me. And when it comes to skills, for those who are wondering, by the way, I do have to say, at least for Air, she has Shove as her command skill. Nice, I guess. Brazen attack and res 3 at 4 stars. Nice enough. And then Speed Tactic, yay! Speed Tactic 3 at 5 stars. So, since this is Tempest Trial unit, free Speed Tactic. Cool. I'm game for that. I'm sure a lot of you are as well. So, yeah. But we also have to talk about the next units. Oh boy, the next units. So, we finally got Beast units. They are finally getting, well, alts, like actual alts, where they will be, part of, celebrations like New Year's and things like that. So, Selkie is absolutely adorable. Look at her, that little fox. God, she's wearing kimono and everything. She's super happy. And, well, she certainly seems to be very familiar to her normal self. And when it comes to her weapons, I had to fit all of this, just looking at this, all of that into one little thing. Oh my god. And what you need to just understand with her weapon is that it accelerates special trigger cooldown. I'm sorry if it's really hard to talk. And also, if she has more res over her foes, she'll deal up to 70% of the difference between stats. So therefore, she'll get a maximum +7 damage as long as she has more res over her foe, which is pretty nice. She also has the if units foe is, if units res is greater than foe's res, reduces damage from attacks during combat and from area of effects specials as well by percentage different from oh my god, there's just a lot going on there. And then of course we have the typical stuff where with Cavalier Beast units where they'll transform and they'll get the additional attack and all that fun stuff for the Cavaliers there. Honestly, it's a lot to take in. They do have some beefy weapons, and they just got even beefier as time went on. So, yes, think Carla's weapon with additional benefits, including that res boost with, taking reduced damage from attacks, and also, if having the transformation abilities that go in there, too. Then, of course, we also have to talk about her new A skill as well. At least it seems to be her A skill. I'm going to put that as an asterisk right there. That is Distant Ward. Yep, that's right, we have a new distant skill in a way. This is a situational distant counter in a way. If Magic Staff or Dragonstone foe initiates combat, grants attack and res +5 to unit during combat, and unit can counterattack regardless of foe's range. So therefore, if they're magic-based, they will be countered. If they're Dragonstone and they initiate, since they aren't ranged, you're still going to be getting the attack and res +5, at least from what I can tell. Pretty nice A skill. A little bit of a situational counter, but I'm not really sure how far that's going to go. So, decent enough there. Really crazy weapons, and they just, looking at those descriptions, it hurts my head as time goes along, seriously. There's so many greater than, and less than, and equal to, and just a lot of math, and it hurts my head. But let's move on to the next unit, shall we? And by the way, let me just say, oh yes, wait, we have to actually look at Selkie's skills. She also has a special skill. She has Iceberg. She also has Sabotage Speed 3, which means that they are, in fact, B skills like I thought. And then Odd Res Wave 3 as well. Cool stuff. Good for her. not too bad, not too shabby as it goes along. So, let's move on to the next character here, shall we? That, of course, is, well, I was not expecting to see her as one of the units that would be in the New Year's banner, but we have Leith, who is now coming to us as a New Year's Claw, and she has the same sort of weapon, at least, as a certain Fox child, at least, but instead of res this time, it's actually built around speed. So therefore, more speed she has, you know, she'll do more damage, and if she has greater speed than foe speed, she'll also have reduced damage attacks during combat from area effects, specials, and things like that. So, pretty cool, pretty hefty. She also has, according to all of the data mines that we have here, attack speed solo 3 and lull speed and defense 3. So those are your new units that are coming, and let me just say, 41 speed, 35 attack is pretty hefty there. I also forgot to talk about Selkie's stats there, but 39 speed and 31 attack, along with 40 res. Yeah, she's definitely going to be going places. 16 defense, though. Oof. Unfortunately, of course, Leith does not have the same defensive capabilities as Selkie, but still pretty hefty up there. Just think of all the craziness that you can get involved with there. It's gonna be terrifying. Our fox and our cat are really quite terrifying. So tell me what you think of the New Year's characters in the, well, comments below. For now, though, I'm going to try summoning on these banners for you guys real quick since I can. Since we have all of these really nice new tickets to try, I figured we'd do it. So let's start with the Christmas banner from last year, well, 2 years previous. Let's try and get a Tharja, because I really want to try and get a Tharja for myself. See if I can't get some close counter or something else. We got a Tharja. Not quite what I was thinking of when I said Tharja, but I'll take Tharja nonetheless. You know, it's really nice that they at least gave us something like this to do on Christmas. It's really just something different. Usually, I believe last year they didn't even do anything, or at least the year previous to that, we just kind of had nothing. I got Athena. So far, 3 stars. It's kind of fitting considering the fact that I got three tickets for 3 banners that I would only get 3 stars from. Oh my goodness. And I got a Ray. Well, that could have gone better. I'm trying really hard not to cough up some phlegm, by the way, because I'm about to die. Sorry if that was TMI. I didn't mean to do that to you guys, but you know who I really could use right now, though? I would really like a Christmas Ephraim. That was one unit I think I missed him last time, so I could really go for that. But so far, I'm getting a Roderick, and I'm pretty sure all of my units so far have been nothing but 3 stars. So that's a bit of a bummer. Winter Fae would be cool too. I like her a lot. Let's see what we get, shall we? Oh, we actually got a poof of smoke there. And we got a Titania. Well, alright. I will take a Titania. At least for now. And we're going to keep trying. I would love a Christmas Ephraim. Come on, give it to me. What do we got? Ah, 3 star. What do we get? And we got a Sully. Oh, oof, ouch, oof, ooh, ow, ouch. Alright. Well, you know what? It's probably time for the big game. It's Celica time. Let's see if we can't get something nice out of this. And we got no greens whatsoever. Reds and blues. I would rather go with blues, I guess. I'll take a blue with what I can. Let's see what we get. We got a Perry. That's 3 stars. Oh, my goodness. My goodness gracious me. I'm not sticking around for that one. No, thank you. Oh, my goodness. Can I please get a green? Greens are still the rarest, even in this day and age. And we got another 3 star, and it's, Jesus. Ah, my goodness. Well, so far, not too great. Not too great of a start, but at least we got a green over here. I'll take it. Let's try, see what we can get. Oh, we at least got a poof of smoke. And we got an Arthur, who actually got a really good weapon last time. I really am quite happy for him, at least for what he got there. So, yeah, we have a lot going on. Oh, hey. Well, another green, another try at this, and we'll see what we get. Oh, another poof of smoke. We got Titania again. Oh boy. Boy howdy. And now it's about this time that I realize that there's a little black smudge still kind of there. Ah, dang it, capture card. I'm gonna destroy you. Alright, we're gonna use the last bit of my orbs here. I wasted them all on the Christmas banner, but hey, we got a 3-star. Well, Merry Christmas to me. I got a Frederick. Ah, darn it. Alright, well, that was all for me, guys. I hope you guys have much better luck with your tickets. Do tell me what you think about everything in the comments below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. If you enjoyed it, leave a like. If you want to stay tuned for more craziness, feel free to subscribe. Talking is very hard for me right now. I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.